Alright, so we are headed to a wireless network installation in Wellington. So this is about 75 miles north of us, so it's a little far, but I'm good friends with the property manager and we've worked on several projects. So this is phase 2. There are 2 horse stables and they house maybe around 50 horses total. There's a lot of grass and grounds and jumping rings and different areas for the horses. So it's like 45 acres or like around 1.8 million square feet. We're not covering the entire space with Wi-Fi, but we're covering a good amount of the outdoor spaces and all the interior spaces. There's living quarters here, there's lounges. It's definitely an upscale area, and for confidential reasons we can't show most of it, but we're going to try and get the equipment rooms and just our installation process and maybe a little planning, and hopefully we'll have some fun while we're doing it. So right now I'm on my way to the office where I'm meeting Kramer, our lead technician. We're going to pick up supplies in the office, get the van loaded up, and then we'll hit the turnpike. So it's about 9 o'clock. Hope to get there by 10:15. So if you don't know me already, my name's Jason. I'm the founder of Japeltech. I've been in business since 2009. The company has evolved, from several different things. From when I first started, I was just fixing iPhone broken glass, iPad glass, doing those repairs, doing computer repairs, and I mostly focused on Apple products and Apple end users, offering support, tech support. It's evolved. I had a computer repair store in Fort Lauderdale, near Oakland Park Boulevard and Bayview, so like the eastern area near the water. So it was always a good location, and just by Google results, people searching, I was able to kind of grow and just meet the right people and work on projects that not only helped run the business but enhanced my skills, gave me more experience, get me ready for the next step. So I went from computer repair to small business networks, home networks of course, so getting all the network experience, and then now we do a lot of smart home, smart audio video installations. For me, they're a lot of fun, and there's really a lot more profit to be made than working in some law office fixing their printers, and honestly that's kind of boring. So smart homes and creating a space, bringing it to life with sound and video, and creating one-touch buttons that change a room is really impactful, especially when someone just first moves into their home. When you give them one button that says goodnight and it closes all their shades and dims the lights and gets them ready for bed, when normally someone would have to walk around and check door locks and check light switches and turn everything off, and we can do that with one button. Same with good morning. You press a good morning button, my fans turn on downstairs, my local 10 news turns on the TV, it just turns the right color of light in the kitchen and living spaces for good morning, and it's just amazing what you can do and how you can automate a space. And even though it's high tech, everything is low key and simple. That's one important thing that I'm finding is you need to make things simple and elegant. So we offer Savant as our primary control system, and Savant really offers a luxurious way to offer distributed audio, control your TVs, your door locks, your shades, your pool equipment, and really have easy access, one app for everything in your house. So Savant has an award-winning interface. People love it. And what's amazing is I see people of all generations, young, you know, older, and they pick up a Savant app and they're looking at it, and it's already user familiar. It's just intuitive. They know how to use it without instruction or anything. That's super important because that alleviates training and the learning curve. So Savant is our control system of choice, and not only for that reason, the hardware is excellent. They are really like the Apple of the smart home space. Their equipment is really ahead of its time. Their IP video distribution does 10 gigabit network, does 4K uncompressed, and you can do almost unlimited streams of uncompressed 4K video distributed to hundreds of TVs, 4 or 5 in a typical home, but maybe 10. But Savant offers the hardware, the software to really wrap it all together and make a beautiful, luxurious smart home. One app experience. Today we're going to be installing new Ruckus wireless access points, and they offer Wi-Fi 6. There's a wireless controller that controls all the different access points. We have 7 here. Generally you need 1 wireless access point per 1,400 square feet roughly, plus you have to keep in mind, you know, limitations of the floor plan, you know, if it's concrete, impact glass, any obstructions of the radio signal. So yeah, we came up with 6 indoors, 1 outdoor to cover an area for the employees and also the irrigation equipment. If somebody's walking around with their device and they walk through an area that signal is a little bit weak, the access point will actually identify that the mobile device is having a difficult time, and it will actually increase the wireless signal and beam kind of like a spotlight in that area. And I've actually seen this where the signal actually increases from low signal to a higher signal. So things like that make sure the wireless network experience is high are some reasons that Marriott hotels have chosen, you know, basically globally to deploy Ruckus wireless equipment.
All right, thank you.
Full floor? All right, so here we are in the equipment room. We're in a kind of a confidential space. We got approval to record a little bit here in this equipment room. Kramer's up there on the ladder, and we're doing a Wi-Fi project. So we're going to showcase a little bit the 2 racks and an outdoor access point. We're using Ruckus Wireless, and let's get started. Alright, so we have most of the network equipment plugged in, and I don't always get to work in comfy chairs and desks, so I have a LAN cable here going to my computer, and I'm gonna set up the network from the back of my van for right now. So we'll see how this goes. So here's a little status update. We have not the prettiest installation we've ever done, but we have a router, switch, battery backup, and our watt box. So the watt box allows us to either put these outlets on a schedule or power cycle them remotely for remote support. We have our little overseat device here, which allows us remote access to our devices, switch, battery backup, and you can see everything is nicely cabled here in the back. And we have our first wireless access point by Ruckus unleashed right here, the first of 7, and that is it for now. So we like to use Simply 45s, which are a nice quality RJ45 connector for your Ethernet data cables. And I'm going to terminate this. So I'm terminating this line right here that goes to an outdoor wireless access point. Do a little haircut, get everything nice and even. I'll sweep that up later. Double check, orange stripe orange, green stripe blue, blue stripe green, brown stripe brown. Simply 45 termination tool. And a beautiful termination.
I was going to mount the AP like right here. What is it?
What is that?
What is this? It's the boot. A watertight boot.
And we've seen some installers forget to put these on their cables, right?
Oh my god, are you recording us right now?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Yes, Jason, we have seen some installers not put these on their cables because they're terrible people.
And what happens? We get water intrusion and rusty stuff. All like gunk. Alright, so now that we know that the cable is certified to work with data at 1 gig speeds, we're going to take our Access Networks or Ruckus B310 and we're going to mount it here. But just, you know, a little inside information, this is an outdoor rated enterprise grade access point with 2x2 Mumimu. It can handle up to 512 clients, which are devices at a time. So this is great for a high density environment. It's not quite Wi-Fi 6 grade, but this is great for you know, lots of devices and high speeds. And what's awesome about Access Networks is it's Ruckus hardware, but with a 4-year advanced warranty. You also get 1 year of advanced replacement. So if this guy fails, we get an advanced replacement, throw it in, and connectivity is resolved. Very important watertight seal here, which some integrators fail to do. We're going to plug this in at the bottom here. And no, this thing is not on right now. Otherwise I'd be blasting my face and body with wonderful Wi-Fi. So I'm going to take you over here and you can just see the bracket, the way this works here. So I'm going to make that look a little nicer, but we have a lock on that side. I think I need to slide that down a little bit. That's basically that. All right, it is 7:30, and yeah, we're a little delayed here. We have 7 wireless access points running at this location, 1 outdoor, Ruckus Unleashed, Access Networks. Everything ran smoothly except for our van running out of battery. So we just had roadside service come and they just jumped our van, so now we can actually leave. Wireless network is running great. I'm going to add some more follow-up and a little more details on what was done here. I just want to close out the video for tonight, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so that install was pretty smooth. We had some issues, including the van, the battery going dead. But anyway, things happen. What you didn't see is the week before we actually went on site and we examined all the cabling. We made sure the terminations were correct, the wall jacks. So we already prepped the building in our 6 interior wireless access point locations. So those were already prepped. So all we really needed to do inside the building was to actually plug in and mount the access points. Unfortunately, we couldn't really show you any of the interior spaces due to confidentiality. This space is pretty high end, so we have to keep our clients confidential. So regular maintenance is really important on a high performance wireless network. Regular firmware updates, just checking out things. So what we do is we remotely manage every network that we install. This just ensures that things are smooth, the machine is running, updates are made. If anything happens, we know about it probably before you realize something's a problem, then we can actively support the network. We have the A550. That model is the entry-level Wi-Fi 6 model for indoors. And they have 3 Wi-Fi 6 models. I chose the entry-level Wi-Fi 6 to get them into that technology. It's a 2x2 MuMiMu. Each wireless access point can handle over 500 clients each. So this is kind of a commercial space. We won't have to worry about anyone running out of signal, and the Wi-Fi will be fine. One thing that wasn't shown is the firewall. It was not installed that day. This is going to be installed in a few days. There was a problem with shipping because everything is on back order. But we are using a 40net 40-gate 40F. That's a high performance security on a chip model. It has great specs. So for this, this installation, we can easily get 1 gig speed on the LAN and several hundred megabits a second over Wi-Fi. I also set up a 2.4 gigahertz network separate from the 5 gigahertz network, just in case we need any audio video equipment that is a little sensitive to the 5 gigahertz network. This is important, just to ensure reliability, because not everything plays well on the 5 gigahertz network. But on the main network that everyone will be using, I have it set to where it'll sense if the device can handle Wi-Fi 6 or 5G, 5 gigahertz, it'll push it to that and band steer to that. So like our new iPhones and iPads, these devices will get to use Wi-Fi 6 and 5 gigahertz and get higher speeds. I recently sent out a postcard, maybe you received it. This talks about how Ruckus is an industry leader in enterprise wireless equipment and networking equipment. There was a recent study done by Packet 6 in June, and this just talks about their recent lab testing where they had, several laptops, iPads, iPhones, all streaming at the same time, and comparing to other wireless access points, the Ruckus APs outperformed everything. Not only can we trust the Wi-Fi 6 high density technology, the 2x2 MuMiMu handling over 500 clients, but you can have everything you need running top shape, high speed, and not worried that your Wi-Fi is gonna slow anybody down. So that's just a little taste of what we do with wireless networks. Although it wasn't the prettiest install, normally we have full racks of equipment. This was a little space that I was able to show. So that wraps up this installation. Client has reported everybody's happy, Everyone's getting, you know, rocking speeds on their Wi-Fi. Most everyone comes back next week, so that's where we really get the true test. Also, what we've added, so on top of battery backup, we also have a cellular backup in place. So in the event where Comcast internet or your primary internet goes down, this will switch over, and we tested it, 1000 to 1000. It'll switch over to AT&T Wireless, which is in this area. And we actually did a video call, and the video call stayed connected. It just stuttered a little bit, like just 2 seconds, and then bam. So it actually kept the video call going. And this is something that's really, really important, just to keep business running and to keep everything flowing so the internet never goes down. All right, so I hope you enjoyed our little video here showing just a day in the life of audio video IT technicians. Kramer was here, my name's Jason. So we're looking forward to assisting you if you have the need in South Florida. We do automation, IT, our primary control system is Savant, which we love. So keep an eye on our channel, and we're gonna have some more videos probably on a weekly basis. All right, I'll see you later, bye-bye.